This video brought to you by Green Man Gaming. Green Man Gaming. Go there so that we could get more money and I could buy 5 PS5s. I'm kidding.
Key systems are up.
So last week I said we were going to learn about reincarnate, but we didn't. So reincarnate is you touch a dead humanoid or a piece of a dead humanoid, provided that the creature has been dead no longer than 10 days. The spell forms a new adult body for it, and then calls the soul to enter that body. And yes, it is very different from resurrection.
Resurrection requires a body.
They both require bodies.
No, reincarnation requires a piece of body. Resurrection requires an intact body.
So if Nicholas gets his arm chopped off and we use resurrection, he's just gonna bleed out again?
No, you can't resurrect a dismembered corpse.
Can we sew the limb back on?
No, I believe you would need to use gentle. I think you need to use gentle repose.
Give me some more lines.
I think
Resurrection. You touch a dead creature that has been dead no more than a century. Wow. That didn't die of old age and that isn't undead. If its soul is free and willing, the target returns to life with all its hit points.
Jump into next system.
Any poisons and cures normal diseases afflicting the creature when it died.
Frame
It doesn't,
shift now
however, remove
engaged.
magical diseases, curses, and the like. If such effects aren't removed prior to casting the spell, they afflict the target on
Key systems are
The spell closes all mortal wounds and restore any missing body parts. Look at that.
Oh, it does?
Coming back from the dead is an ordeal. The target takes a -4 penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. Every time the target finishes a long rest, the penalty is reduced by 1 until it disappears. Casting the spell to restore life to a creature that has been dead for 1 year or longer taxes you greatly. Until you finish a long rest, you can't cast spells again, and you have disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. So, yeah, it restores lost limbs, apparently. See, folks, Octi is the DM, and even he learned something today.
System scan complete.
Huh. I did not know that it restored. I did not know that it restored limbs. Do you have to have the limb?
Didn't say.
Disengaged.
It does take an hour to cast, though, so... There's that. And you need a diamond worth at least 1,000 gold, which gets consumed.
Frameshift drive charging.
Basically, in order to resurrect, you need 1,000 gold.
Oh god, it's expensive, yeah. I remember now, right now in Crit Roll, they're running around looking for diamonds.
4, 3, 2,
Here's an interesting one. Let me, just park for some fuel and I'll read it.
fuel scooping.
Okay. This spell is called Shillelagh. The wood of a club or quarterstaff you are holding is imbued with nature's power. For the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks using that weapon. And the weapon's damage die becomes a D8. The weapon also becomes magical if it isn't already. Spell ends if you cast it again or you let go of the weapon. It's enough fuel. Oh, good. Boring-ass system. Thanks for wasting my time. There are a lot of stars around here.
Okay, so true resurrection kind of gives me some inkling that you do need the limb. True resurrection is
Yeah,
basically
let me
the same
flip to that.
thing. Yeah. The spell closes all wounds, neutralizes all poisons, cures all diseases, and lifts all curses
Oh, wait, I'm
affecting
close.
the creature when it died.
Yes.
The spell replaces damaged or missing organs or limbs. The spell can even provide a new body if the original no longer exists, in which
Shit.
case you must speak the creature's name. The creature then appears in an unoccupied space you choose within 10 feet of you.
You need a sprinkle of holy water and diamonds worth 25,000 gold for that one, though.
That, and it's a 9th level necromancy spell.
It
and
also
you need to
consumes the diamond.
Yes.
It also works twice as long as original resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
Any reason except old age.
And they can even be undead.
Shit.
Affirmative.
I didn't say
Concerning
flip to
exit
my
point
ship menu, I
telemetry. Stand by.
swore.
Fuel scooping.
It's okay, the computer's dumb. It thinks it's helping.
This spell closes all mortal wounds and restores any missing body parts. Okay. I think that means if you have the body but no head, you need to get the head. And then you can resurrect it.
Just from the head?
Yeah, and it will restore the head, like, to the body, and it'll be back to normal.
Well, you need a head.
Drive charging.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying, with true resurrection, you don't even need a head. You just need to know the thing's name and be like, oh, the bowel cometh, come back. And perform the ritual, and then it just creates a brand new body out of thin air.
Adjusting for jump. System jump engaging.
Okay, so that answers my question sufficiently.
Does it?
So I was right. You do need the body.
Confirming exit point.
That wasn't even the argument.
It wasn't an argument. It was just
The
I
argument,
Knew you
no, we were curious whether or not it restored lost limbs.
Yeah, but I was saying if you can't find the body part, then it doesn't work.
Ever notice there's like 3 or 4 spells in this book that bring players back from the dead?
Oh wait, no.
What?
Shift drive charging.
Would that work? I guess technically you could, in theory. Oh wait, no, it would work because if like the lopped off arm was what was preventing the creature from living, that counts as a mortal wound, I guess. And so the spell would close the mortal wound. So they could continue function even without their
Key
arm.
systems are at optimum.
And it would restore life to them, like actual life, not just undeath.
Fuel scooping.
I see.
Okay, cool. Fucking sick.
Temperature critical.
You ever notice that we're huge nerds?
What? Never.
We're sitting here playing Elite Dangerous, reading out of the D&D Player's Handbook.
Frame shift drive charging.
Now that's what I call a Saturday night.
Jesus Christ.
I should be out getting drunk right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here.
No. Drinking is not the answer.
Adjusting for jump.
It absolutely is. I'm
No.
surprised I haven't been drinking this whole time.
Maximum
You need to
velocity
buy a
engaged.
copy of Red Faction Gorilla. That's the
I already
stress
have
relief game.
I already have one. It does nothing.
What do you mean it
All
does
systems
nothing?
checked.
The bombs! They do nothing!
Why does it do nothing? What are you doing wrong?
It's boring.
It's not boring.
It is boring.
It has the greatest destruction engine ever created by human beings, and they have yet to top it.
Yet.
It's
And
been
I would
a
also
really
say
long
that
time.
I don't know. Teardown has probably the best one in my eyes.
I disagree.
Yeah, well, you're also
Well,
dumb.
see,
So
no, actually, I played Teardown recently, as a matter of fact, and I think I can formulate an opinion on the matter.
what would be your opinion on the matter?
Well, my opinion on the matter is that the technology behind Teardown is good. It's very good, but it's limited by itself. Like, there is a set number of little polygons that can be moved at any given time. Like, if I completely separate the bottom floor from the house from the top floor of the house, the top floor will not move until I blast enough chunks out of the top floor. Like, there's a limit on how many things can move in one object, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't like that limit. In Red Faction Guerrilla, I can down an entire building with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't get me wrong, the Teardown is good, but it's still not there. It's not there yet. Hey, it's been a week. You want a Mentos?
I like Battle. Why? No, fuck you. I don't want a Mentos.
It's been a week.
I like Tic Tacs better.
Tic Tacs are good, but I have Mentos.
Mentos are gross. I don't want one.
You don't want to sit around and reminisce about those old Mentos commercials?
No. Mentos commercials? Why?
Because sometimes it's fun to pretend you're old.
Hunter.
I mean, I
you
already
don't
feel
understand.
old.
I am old. I don't need to pretend.
Hey, you want to feel old?
Sure.
The Nintendo 3DS system came out 10 years ago on this day.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I didn't have a Nintendo 3DS. In fact, I didn't have a Nintendo handheld,
That
except
is
for a Game Boy.
surprising, because everybody had one.
Nah, I wasn't cool enough. Best I had was a Game Boy Advance.
Frameshift now engaged.
And then I got the PlayStation.
Exit destination confirmed.
Portable.
Arrival in 5, 4,
That was a mistake.
3.
God, you didn't get the
2,
PSP
1.
Go, did you?
No. First gen.
How was that bad?
There wasn't anything on it.
Really? You didn't play those two bad Ratchet and Clank games?
No, I played the Jack and Daxter one, though.
That's also bad, though.
It is bad.
It's also made by the same morons who made the fucking awful Ratchet and Clank games.
You know what game did wet my whistle, though?
What?
Fucking, what's it called? The Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest tie-in video game.
Cool. Never played it.
PlayStation Portable. Wanna know why? Because it had a naval combat multiplayer mode
Alright, that does sound kind of dope.
that could be played in single player, where you ride around the Caribbean like on a big multiplayer map
Okay, that...
and have skirmishes with other ships, and you can upgrade and level up your ship and shit.
Okay, this does indeed sound kind of dope.
This is the only thing about that game that was even worth it. I never even got past level 1 of the campaign. I played that fucking multiplayer thing for hours. It was like Metroid Prime Hunters. My cousins had 3DSs and they brought over Metroid Prime Hunters, and I tried it. And all I did with the game, I didn't do anything else with the game. I just played multiplayer maps and rode around as the fucking Beetle Man.
What beetle, man? What?
There was like a guy, where there was one of the hunters transformed into like a scarab beetle almost.
Okay. I didn't play Hunters. I was supposed to, but I didn't.
I tried it, and it was actually like kind of fucking dope. But
Jump
yeah,
into
there
next
was
system.
the multiplayer maps were sick as fuck, and you would, you know, fly around. Your morph ball form was these fast moving like bug things that also had like attacks and shit. It was fun.
I played that.
It was a lot of good fun.
I played that god awful COD 4 port.
Fuel scooping.
There was a wait, for what?
For the DS Call of Duty Modern Warfare port.
That was the thing?
That was. They had a port for Modern Warfare. There was a Modern Warfare 2. There was a World at War. And I think there was a Black Ops.
I do remember the World at War DS port. I remember that being a thing.
I think there was a Black Ops, and I think, I could be very wrong, but there might have been a Modern Warfare 3.
Was
But-
it any good?
Frameshift drive.
I don't know, I just said I think. I'm not even sure it's real.
No, I'm saying the Call of Duty 4 one.
Oh, the first one?
Yeah, the cock of Booty 4,
Nexus.
modern gay fuck stupid.
It actually wasn't that bad.
No?
It's a DS game though. What do you want from it? It's not gonna be fantastic, but it worked pretty good. And yes, there is a Modern Warfare 3 DS port.
Man, what a fucking old reference that is. You remember Arby and the Chief?
I do indeed remember Arby and the Chief, my good sir. I see you are a man of culture as well.
That is such a fucking... I miss that shit. That was a more innocent time.
More innocent?
Warning.
That show was
Yeah.
so dirty.
What? It was still funny.
Yeah, it was funny, but
It was just fucking Microsoft Bob
they were
trying to
Did you
get
just say
recon armor.
Microsoft Bob?
Is that not what his fucking name was?
Okay, Master Chief was Sam and the Arbiter was Mike. I know this because I work with text-to-speech all the time.
It was Sam. He sounds like a fucking Bob. Let's be real.
You remember briefly they had Cortana? That was Microsoft Mary.
Oh my god, that's right.
4, 3, 2,
All the Microsoft text-to-speech synthesizers were fucking bad.
And yet, here I am still using one.
They were good meme material.
Well, I would argue the Moonbase Alpha one was a little bit better at it.
fuel scooping.
Yeah, but that was just a synthesizer, right?
No, that was a text-to-speech.
Yeah, a text-to-speech synthesizer. Like
All
there was a bot.
synthesizers?
There was a bot that read the text and actually synthesized the text, like, into speech. you
Well,
know,
then they
audio.
figured out you could put commands and shit in there and it'll say funny things.
I don't know how the hell they did that.
You just type them in and it just works. It just works.
Can you imagine how little of a life you have to be the kind of guy who spends hours upon hours coding in fucking Moonbase Alpha the intro to fucking Attack on Titan?
I've seen that. I've seen that fucking video. It's great.
How? I mean, I've seen the people where they can slide the pitch up and down with a voice command and you can manipulate stuff like that. I heard some guy code the national anthem of America into that shit, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. This is patriotic to shit. Giving me a big old freedom stiffy. Fucking love that shit.
I don't believe in America anymore.
Yeah, well.
I'm slowly starting to believe again, but let's not do politics.
Yeah, I think we've had enough of that for a while. A good long while.
It's like... Politics is like sports for me, though.
I mean, that's how a lot of people seem to be these days, where it's like, rather than just enjoying sports, because they're like, I don't understand sports, they get into fucking politics, and it's just like,
sports.
now this I get.
I hate sports.
I love sports.
I like baseball. Well, that's the only one that I, like, tolerate.
Do you like baseball at the game?
I've been to a few. But
only
after a
way-
while, I just get bored.
It's the only... Well, okay, see, I guess it sucks because that's, like, my fucking...
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm into that shit. Like, you go there, you get some beer, you get a hot dog, you watch the game, you get rowdy. It's fucking... It's fun.
I think that was the
Course
part of the
adjustment.
formula that I was missing.
It's...
I had no one to get rowdy with.
It really is... It's a social sport, really.
I had no one to get rowdy with. I don't have any friends to go to the baseball games
Scanning for
with.
anomalies. None.
Which is a shame because we got, like, National Stadium is really, really nice.
Fuel scooping.
Fuck, how do I fire the secondaries?
Like, we got a really nice stadium over here in DC. Let's see what else. I don't like basketball. I don't even know the rules of basketball. I know some of the rules, not all of them. I can't stand football, especially now that I'm in retail.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wait, why?
I don't like real football. This is what we call soccer. Wait, did you ask why I don't like football?
Yeah, why don't you like football?
Because I'm in retail.
Leaving system.
I don't fucking do it.
Yeah. Every time there's a Super Bowl,
Maximum
and it's just a
velocity.
goddamn mob scene at the grocery store. Then it dies after 7 o'clock.
All systems checked.
I also just don't like football.
Fuel scooping.
I hate tennis. I can't stand tennis. Tennis is stupid.
Boy, tennis is good.
Tennis is stupid. Their scoring system is stupid.
It's good, though.
It's stupid.
Yeah, well.
It's stupid.
I think you're stupid.
It's stupid and I hate it. Golf. Golf isn't a sport. I hate it.
4, 3, 2,
Oh god, what other sports are there?
Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
Oh, those are the only really big ones.
fuel scooping.
How many jumps you at?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Enough.
Frameshift
I would-
drive charging.
I'm gonna guess somewhere around 23.
16. Close.
Seriously? Only 16?
Yep, I'm almost there.
I'm at 46. What the fuck?
I told you. I'm a good jumper.
You're a bad jumper. You're ship bad.
My ship is good.
You're ship bad jumper. No
Steve,
go.
you know what,
Key
Hunter? While
systems are
you
at
do
optimum
that,
levels.
I'm gonna get to Colonia. I'm gonna marvel at how unremarkable it is, and I'm gonna get the sales order in to ship all my fucking shit out here.
Cause we're stuck out here now.
I'm not making that trip again, dude.
Cause like
Not unless there's a fucking taxi service that'll take me back to the bubble. I'm not doing that trip again.
I think there's a guy with a fleet carrier that does that.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I know that there was a fleet carrier that was going to Colonia. I'm not sure if there's one that goes back and forth.
I'm sure somebody's running that stuff.
That sounds really expensive, though.
I mean, if it's just for the tritium, like, that's a good racket. Like, if you can get people to mine tritium for you, and then they pay the gas bill as just
Yeah, but
like...
I don't want to mine on my way there.
You don't have to. I mean, if you pay them up front in the gas price it would take to get your sorry ass to the bubble.
I just want to land on his fucking carrier and then
System scan complete.
log out for 3 days.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
And I know someone was doing that. Like, right when fleet carriers came out, they were like, yeah, let's do this.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, makes sense to me.
Hey, it's been a week. You want a Mentos? Wait, has it? Wait.
No, we haven't done anything.
Fuck.
You asked the same
Adjusting
thing.
for
You
jump.
broke the illusion. Damn it. Edit it out.
No. Now they know. We've been recording this whole leg back to back.
Womp, womp, womp.
Not even this leg. We've been recording this whole road trip back to back. We've been here 2 days, guys.
Fuel scooping.
I have been slept in 48 hours. My mind is jelly. And my morals are gone.
All I know is jump.
Jump and shoot, man.
Warning. Temperature critical.
All I know is jump and shoot.
Well, we had that great guest star last week.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. Don't you remember?
that?
Shane came on to talk about fucking, I don't know, Wendigos or some shit.
That's right, yeah.
Damage.
Like I said, dude,
Fucking-
I'm tired.
Yeah, fucking Wendigos like Totoro and shit.
Hull breach attack.
Totoro is a fucking cryptid.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I thought Totoro was a fucking tanuki, but I mean, no, that
I don't think that's true. He can fly.
So can tanukis. Wait, Totoro
and
is
he-
the fuck.
And he's got that weird bus, and the bus is a fucking cryptid. God, half the shit in those Ghibli movies are fucking cryptids. Like Howl's Moving Castle and
Yeah, House Moving Castle is pretty fucking cool.
that castle is a fucking cryptid. The fire in that movie is a goddamn cryptid.
Course adjustment.
It's just very literalized representations of themes, Hunter.
It also had very little to do with his moving castle.
I mean,
It was
kinda?
mostly about Hal. Don't
Yeah,
let
but
that
I
put
mean-
you off, folks. Howl's Moving Castle is a fantastic movie.
System scan complete.
I like Princess Mononoke better.
Oh god, I have to see. Oh, dude, Nausicaä of the Valley of the Wind. That's a really good one.
Never tried it.
Oh man, that had some really big names in it too for some reason. Like Sir Patrick Stewart was in there.
Oh, cool.
And Luke Skywalker.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are these people doing here?
I mean, some actors are actually okay at lending their voice talent to shit, but let's be 100% honest. Like, 90% of actors can't act unless on screen, and even then, they need a good director to really let them shine.
Voice acting is important.
Yes.
Vectors.
More useless emails.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay awake. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Oh, fuck. I chime in, but I forgot the lyrics.
It's okay, you aren't missing much.
Oh, wait. I got this. I don't got this. Shit. Sorry.
Good job.
I have failed you.
Sure have.
Ugh.
You know what, Hunter? It's okay. So I'm almost to Colonia, and the nightmare is almost over.
Mine's not. I have 41 more jumps.
Still?
I had to stop and fuel. I was down to about 1/4 of a tank. I told you, my scoop's not good.
I just skim every star I can.
I've been skimming those to get an extra bit of a boost, but I'm back down to half a tank. I take the casual route through space. Which is big. Space is big, kids. Remember that.
Damn it. Maybe heat conductors.
I need like a distance indicator to all these stars. I'm gonna hit 99% health pretty soon. That or something on this ship is probably gonna break. Fuel.
Warning. Temperature critical.
I don't care if the temperature's critical, I need gas. I need gas money.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Wish the frame shift would charge faster. That's another thing between our two ships. I think your frame shift drive charges faster.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Because you're in a small ship.
Oh, fuck. How do I change the...
The
Key
one.
systems are at optimum levels.
I need to change the fire mode for how to do that.
You're on a HOTAS, so I don't know.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know how a HOTAS works. I can't afford a HOTAS. Actually, I can, but I won't get one.
Jumping to next system.
Shit. I'm not used to having this much money, actually.
Affirmative. Confirming exit point length.
I am going come to an airsoft event at the end of April.
Okay. Were you inviting me, or...?
Sure. You want to make the trip out?
Well, I mean, I've been needing a vacation.
Shoot plastic guns at strangers?
I would love to shoot plastic guns at strangers. Because as we all know, it's Nerf or nothing.
But you see, Hunter, they're not Nerf guns.
I'll be the one with the Nerf gun.
I think you can still play with Nerf guns.
That actually sounds totally awesome.
I mean, so I'm going to...
Because I got this old
April.
long shot CS6. Been dying to bring it back out.
Hell yeah, brother.
You have no idea what that is.
Nope. I mean, I know it's the really, really long sniper rifle.
It is the really, really long sniper rifle. It's actually the original one, too, with the built-in bipod.
Oh my god, yeah, I know the one. I had that exact same one.
Yeah.
It was god-awful.
It's actually pretty good what I've done with it, though. I got rid of the secondary gun you put on the front, and I gave it like an 18 dart magazine.
I liked that pistol. I thought it was good.
Pistol's alright, but I have I don't think it's here. I have that other one we had at BronyCon now, and that one's like way better.
Frameshift drive charging.
Whew. I'm hanging in there. I'm doing it.
Yeah, I totally want to go shoot plastic guns at strangers. Gotta wear a mask for that?
I mean, it's suggested to, yes.
Awesome. I'm wearing my gas mask.
Fuel scooping.
Maybe don't wear the gas mask.
Why
Does it
not?
have glass goggles?
They are acrylic in nature.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, don't wear those.
Why not?
Because the BBs are flying at like 300 miles an hour.
To be fair, if that shit is flying towards my eyeballs, I kind of want that in place.
Well, yeah, that's why you wear goggles.
You can wear I can wear goggles underneath the
Leaving
mask.
system.
I wear
As
my
long as your eyes are protected. Then
I wear my
yeah, you're fine.
glasses underneath the mask.
Hyperspace velocity reached. Exit.
Well, yeah,
destination
weird your glasses,
confirmed.
obviously, but that's
Arrival
not
in
like full
5,
seal eye
4,
protection. No,
3,
you would need
2.
something that would be a backup to that non-regulation face strap.
Fuel scooping.
You know?
I'm afraid I do not.
Like, so for your fucking gas mask, right, you goes over your face.
Yes, it's a
If
full
a BB
face
hit-
gas mask.
If a BB hits the acrylic, there's a good chance
To be
that
fair, I'm
it'll
not
break.
entirely sure it's acrylic either.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, if it's glass
It's not
or
glass.
anything similar to glass, if it doesn't meet certain standards for ballistic eyewear, it doesn't work.
It's a military grade gas mask.
Yeah, but standards and regulations change all the time.
I'm pretty
Sometimes
sure
for the
it's
better,
like
sometimes for the worse.
80s tech.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are now.
The moral
Oh,
is
man, I
I
really
wear
am
that at
sorry.
work and I'm never getting the coronavirus.
I am sure you're not.
Let's get some fuel. Let's get that fuel. Oh, look at this smug bastard. This moon has a moon.
Huh. Must have really fucked with a planetoid in order to get a moon like that, huh?
You know, I'm serious.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a rock.
Holy shit.
What?
Trying not to fucking go to sleep. Oh, man.
You're fine.
I'm not fine.
You're fine. Eat a coffee.
Honestly, if I had the chocolate-covered espresso beans, I'd do that, but I don't have them, so I'm fucking fucked out of luck.
Just eat an entire coffee.
Yes, you're correct. Why haven't I thought of that?
Why indeed. And on that terrible disappointment, it is time to end. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead, hit the like button really hard with your head. We're almost there. Like, for realsies.